Oh, that wasn't so bad a catch up for 40 minutes, but very good. We kind of skimmed for the Game Awards, but then again, the Game Awards skimmed for everything else, so it checks out. Alright.
Wait, are we still recording? We're still going, right?
We are.
Yeah,
we
okay. Alright, ready? We're back with part 2, where we talk about what we've been playing. Right, wait. Right?
Okay. Yeah, so the games we talk about are the games of what we've been playing, then.
Yeah,
the games we have been playing.
No, but I'm saying is that
they're part of what we've been playing.
Because I know we shifted things around.
Oh,
so,
right, yeah, it's our second segment, mate.
Yeah. Okay, well, do you want to go or shall I go?
I've got 2 things to talk about. I don't know about you.
I've got one.
Okay.
I've got 2 actually. I've got 2.
Oh, fair enough. Okay. You first.
I'll go first. I'll start with the big one that I've been playing. The game that
I've not played yet.
10, 11 years for. Metroid Prime 4.
I got that game for Christmas, but I've not played it yet.
I won't spoil it for you, obviously. I'm very close to the end of it now.
Okay. How are you finding it?
What?
How are you finding it?
I like it. I don't think it was worth a 12-year wait, though.
I mean, what game is worth a 12-year wait nowadays?
What game is actually worth... To be fair, it's not really 12 years. It restarted development, didn't it? So there's always that as well. I like it. I say the boss fights are a good highlight. I quite enjoy them. They're quite fun. They're like...
Okay, cool.
I always like the boss fights in Metroid Prime, though. They're always pretty fun. I don't know.
No complaints about the ones in 1 and 3.
Yeah.
2 had good ones as well.
Yeah, the boss fights are good. They're like classic boss fights, so it's like because they do that whole like here's the giant weak spot, hit sort of thing.
Oh, that's a Nintendo classic. That is.
Yeah. But they pull it off. It's fine. They're good. You get a lot out of your moveset. They're a bit like Zelda bosses. You get a new tool and then you have to kind of use that tool to take down the boss.
You get a tool, you get a bow and arrow, and then the big boss of the air has a giant fucking eye, and you're like, do I run up to him with my sword?
They kind of work in that regard where you get up your new abilities, and then you like have to use those new abilities against the boss fights. But that's Zelda. Classic. That's like, I don't know. There's something charming about that formula. That formula's like gone away a lot in modern games. So to see that return is kind of nice. I would say I would compare this Metroid Prime to Zelda more than I would Metroid in some regard.
Okay.
In a way, it's kind of like because the setting of the game is kind of you have hub and spoke. I want to say it is basically where you have this big giant hub. And then, like, it branches off into the quote-unquote, like, dungeons.
So, is it open world?
Kind of.
Would you say?
Yes, no,
so
I would
go on
say
a bike
it's more
in
like
a desert?
Think about, it's basically like, Ocarina of Time, where where you have Hyrule Field and everything is, like, connected from there.
Okay.
And you return back
so it is very much like Zelda from what you've been saying so far.
This is why I'm comparing it more to Zelda than I am Metroid. It even does like a similar set out where you have the 5 MacGuffins that are in each area and you have to like get them and sort of I'm just calling them MacGuffins, but like I don't want to give like the story away, but yeah.
At this rate, Samus is going to take off a helmet and you're just going to see a guy going,
Honestly, that would be the best plot twist of the whole thing. It wasn't really a Zelda, it wasn't really a Metroid game, it was Zelda all along.
Oh man, could you imagine? Yeah, that definitely wouldn't cause controversy.
She turned out to be a woman, like why not just have a different character in the
Make it Zelda. Zelda works, she's a blondie.
No, but the graphics are absolutely stunning. As always, like Metroid is, you know, it's a looker. Samus in this game is very cool. Like she's just
should be.
She's always cool. Like she's just a badass. Every time she gets like a new ability and stuff, does all her poses and everything. She's very quiet in this though. Like no dialogue from her.
Yeah.
But So there is dialogue. There's a lot of dialogue. There's actually a lot of cutscenes.
Yes, this is the big thing that I've heard about when it comes to controversy with Metroid Prime 4. How there's a yapper in the game, from what I've heard. Is this true, or is it completely overblown by people?
It's overblown, in my opinion, right?
I figured.
It's a little bit overblown. There's like a guy named Mackenzie who
this dude, yeah.
There's a couple of them though. It's not just Mackenzie. There's like, you basically have like the Federation Force sort of thing, or your squad basically, but you're left alone a lot of the time. Like, there's always like a reason for them to be there, but then they're like, hey, go off and do this. Oh no, communications have cut and stuff. Like, you get isolated quite a bit. Like, it's not terrible. That's
the Metroid special that you want, don't you? You want your atmospheric experience.
It's just there to like add like, I don't know, personality to. They're just trying something different, I guess. It
sounds similar, because Metroid Prime 3 had dialogue too, and even though like 90% of that game was you are alone and there's not a lot of dialogue. You can't got dialogue when you ran into a boss.
Like, there is more dialogue, I say, in this than there was in Metroid Prime 3, but there is one annoyance that I don't like. That is for Mackenzie. I don't even think the dialogue's even bad. Like, it's just like, it's okay. It's not like awful, and from a Nintendo standard, because they're not really like good with like voice acting like in their game. No, I mean Nintendo, not Monolith stuff. I mean like actual like Nintendo, because this is Rare. Well, not Rare. This is Retro Studios, and they've not really diving really into voice acting before. I'd say like the voice acting is not even bad in this.
Yeah.
Like, and the quote-unquote marveliness of it all. I mean, I find it quite endearing. Like with one of the like Mackenzie's quite funny. I find him funny. Like, I think he's quite funny because the way they put it off is like, because Samus doesn't say anything, right? She just like has
so when
that,
Samus moves something, she's not saying shit like, I just moved out of my freaking mind or anything.
No, she's not saying anything like, no, but that's the funny thing, right? Mackenzie's like acting like, oh, do this, do this, and Samus is just like
doing it,
like just doing the quiet, thing. Like she's just, and then like she'll give like the subtle head nod, like you don't really know what she's thinking. You can be like, this guy, like, yeah, you know.
Okay.
So it kind of works. It's quite funny because they play a little bit on it as well. Like, there's a bit where like, because she's so quiet and you like go up to him, he's like, whoa, you're eerily quiet, like sort of thing. Like, they play on it a bit and stuff.
So he's a bit of a wisecracker, this guy, is he?
Yeah, Mackenzie's a bit wise. There's a couple of other people. They're not even bad. They're just there, kind of. They're not
it's a new thing that they're trying. Yeah, it's definitely a new thing. They don't ruin it or
anything, but there is one annoying thing. There is like a communications thing you get. Like, it'll be like, but it was in Metroid Prime 3, if I recall, as well, where you'll have like comms sometimes, and they'll just be like, "Hey, have you thought about going here?" sort of thing. And it's like,
You did kind of sort of had Adam in Metroid Dread as well.
Yeah, you did have Adam in Metroid Dread.
But that was like, honestly, that like didn't really interfere with anything, in my opinion. But
yeah, it's like, kind of similar.
This is the thing, right? It's like, I'm fine with like characters talking in Metroid games as long as they're not like interfering with any kind of Metroid experience that you kind of like want or expect from a Metroid game.
Like, you want it. I will say that though, in terms of like
that.
Well, actually, I would say this, but I actually think back on it now. All the Metroid Prime games are kind of linear.
Which examples?
Except for one.
Which examples? Which ones are we talking about here?
Okay, Metroid Prime 1 is not super linear. It is linear, actually. But I would say, like, this is, like, the most linear of them, I guess. It has got elements of backtracking, but there's not a lot of it. Like, you can do it because there's like loads of secret items that you want to get, like when you see, like, you know, that classic like come back here later sort of thing. But it's optional. It's like to power you up.
It's not mandatory, like you get and you power up and then you use that power up when you backtrack to get to a new area.
There's a few of those, but not a lot. There's not like a load of them.
Oh, okay. So the Metroidvania, quote-unquote, kind of like aspect of the game definitely sounds like it's taken a bit of a backseat compared to other Metroid games.
It's a little bit more linear in terms of like the backtracking, but it's still there if you want to go for like 100%.
Okay. Alright, yeah, it definitely sounds different. It does sound quite different from what I've played of other Metroid games.
I like the bike.
Bike is cool?
I like the bike. I think it's fun, and I don't I actually don't have a complaint about there being no music in the. It does have atmosphere. Like there's no music. It's not really in the desert, right? There's like the open worldy, the quote-unquote Hyrule field. There's no actual music. It's very like eerie. It's just like very like quiet. But it really like, I don't know. It kind of sets like the tone for me, like in terms of like this planet. So I don't really have an issue with it. But if you do have an issue with it, you can buy an amiibo that adds.
Oh,
music.
fuck off! Fuck off! Oh no, I don't like that. That's bollocks. That is absolute bollocks. I've got to buy it. Nah, that's.
You don't have to. You can also get 100% on the scanner to activate it as well.
Oh fuck me! Oh, yeah. By then you've beaten the game. So
exactly.
Oh my Christ! I'm tired, boss.
Oh, and one other thing that I don't like. Hard mode is not unlocked from the beginning. You have to beat the game to unlock it.
Oh, okay. I mean, you know, games do that sometimes.
Yeah. But
they don't sell the soundtrack.
I don't really have an issue with driving around the desert, and it's not completely barren as everyone like quote unquote said it is. There's not a lot to do in it, but there are things. I don't want to spoil, but it's not like, oh my god, it's so empty. It's not empty. Like explore. I don't really know. It's weird, right? I feel like things get way blown out of proportion when you online compared to like your own experiences with the game. Like
that's
just
with
because
every
people
game.
online say things are like this and that, and it's like it's technically not empty.
Yeah, again, it's you gotta play it yourself to really form an opinion on a thing. Really, to be honest,
it's small, but I don't think it needs to be massive. Like they weren't trying to go for like this huge, giant, open area thing. There are like a couple of things in there that are interesting.
Yeah. It sounds to me like a lot of expectations were overblown just because of the development hell, and sadly that is the nature of development hell, because not every like normal person is gonna understand, you know, resetting a game, resetting development, and they're just gonna think, oh, this game has taken 12 years to release. It better be like the best thing ever, like blow my mind kind of shit.
Yeah.
Well, the average person's not really gonna think that.
Look,
are they?
if you're a Metro fan, you enjoy it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, what's the combat like in Metroid Prime 4?
I'd say it's more advanced than like it's not really advanced from it's like an evolution. Okay, look, this is the way I look at it. Prime 3, right? It's like we're back in, say, I don't know, when did Prime 3 come out? On the Wii, like around.
Yeah.
Was it 2009?
Oh, I want to say something like that, yeah.
I don't know when Prime 3 was. But you think about it like this. It's like the next step from Prime 3. So don't even think, like, if you don't think it's had like a 12-year gap, it would be like the next step from Prime 3 sort of thing. So the combat in it is very similar to like how it was in Prime 3. You do have a dash maneuver now, which is kind of handy.
Yeah, I saw that. You gotta do Eternal Dash.
Yeah, you gotta do Eternal Dash. And yeah, it's just Metro combat. But the combat ain't really the main focus. Again, it's always the puzzle solving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
combat's kind of just there for the most part in Metroid Prime.
The combat's always been secondary to Prime. Except for boss battles, they're pretty fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good time, honestly. I've enjoyed it. I've actually enjoyed it a lot. I think it's a good game.
Would you
say
it's
like a solid 8 out of 10.
Okay, do you usually say it's as good or better than Metroid Dread, or am I asking a really dumb question? Because
I mean, they're two different, like, this is like a two different series, right? Like, this is true. The 3D series, and Dread is like the 2D, like, pinnacle.
Might even be an unfair comparison because they're quite different.
Dread was amazing, though. Dread was such a good game.
We did not deserve Dread, man. Dread was too good. Dread was so awesome.
I really enjoyed Dread. Again, though, Dread actually took on that linear approach as well, I feel like, in some regards.
Yeah, but that was like a pretty pure Metroidvania, though, in every essence of the form. Especially with all, like, you know, the machines and the sneak parts and the parries and all that jazz. Like,
yeah, it was cool, but I mean, like, in terms of, like, its gameplay structure, I mean, like, it was very linear as well. Like, you went from area to area, but you didn't really have to return.
Unless you suck at the game like I did, and I went back and forth looking for the thing. Now that's the true Metroidvania experience. There was plenty of backtracking for me, so maybe I'm just blinded by the fact that I'm terrible at exploration.
Again, though, like, yeah, it's linear, but it has elements. I will say they kind of like you'll see when you play it, but like it's still a fun time. I can't knock it for.
Cool, man. I'm looking forward to it.
The other cool thing about it was the little wrinkle. I actually quite enjoy the psychic abilities as well. They're quite fun. But there's nothing like grandstanding, like groundbreaking. You know, it's more Metroid Prime basically.
They're just abilities that help you get through the level.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So that's just how the abilities are.
Yeah, they're kind of like your psychic abilities are the new like wrinkle, really. In a way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh man, I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be playing that game after I'm finished with my next game.
Doors in all their glory.
God, why has everything got to be so sexual in our weird space games?
They do look like fucking vaginas. I'm sorry, but I have to agree with the internet on that one. They absolutely do look like vaginas.
This is an allegory for feminism. Who would have known? Who would have known? For a Metroid game.
Oh gosh. I don't know why my mind is poisoned. I hate the internet.
Oh man. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing that game after a game that I'm playing on New Game Plus at the moment because I'm very much enjoying it.
What game are you playing?
And that is Stellar Blade. I finally got on the game. I'm very, very sorry. Just gotta get one thing out of the way. I'm very sorry to that one single guy who really wanted to Stellar Blade LP from us. I'm terribly sorry.
Oh, that's not happening.
But so Ben, before I start on this, I want you to give me your thoughts and guesses and impressions on what you've seen advertised from this game.
It's a gooner game.
Because you've not played it. It's not a gooner game.
It's a gooner game.
It is not. It's not a not
it's
not
a
gooner
game. That would
game.
get us demonetized if we ever LP'd it.
That's not true. Trust me for it. I mean, it depends on what you put her in. The goon options are there, but it's not a gooner game per se.
It's made by a gooner studio.
Ah, come on.
Hey,
what do you mean?
Wait, they made Mickey, right?
That's not gooner at all. No, it's not. They're just really good at physics and what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay.
So this is Shift Up's first attempt at like a big, massive like AAA game with a huge budget. Yeah. So this game is I walked around and did stuff in it for about 5 hours. Yeah. I got to a kind of like sandboxy wasteland area after the prologue, which is a big level, and I immediately went, holy shit, this is just near.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I thought it was as well. It's gooner near.
It's not good. And like, so this game was its near influences on its sleeve.
Yeah.
And this is in terms of both
on its chest, I should say.
Yeah, well, yeah, on its cheeks, absolutely.
On its cheeks, yeah.
So it's a post-apocalyptic world. You play as a female android. There's a lot of like philosophical like mumbo jumbo about what it means to exist and stuff like that. There's big old plot twists which you see kind of a mile away,
so which is
really
not apparently completely the story's not that great.
But the story is serviceable. The story has some good ideas. My issue with the story is that there's just
something that's done it better.
Well, that too, but also there's a lot more. It's a lot of wasted potential, in my opinion, with the story because it explores some really cool ideas and some good themes. But it's all in the item descriptions of things you pick up.
No.
A lot of games are trying it now, where like it does like soul stuff. Where we're gonna put like not not like a tiny bit of lore, but like more than I'd say 60 to almost 70% of its story, of its like background stuff. That is quite integral.
If you're not a Dark Souls game.
And this is the thing, right? Because it's going for like its big cinematic events and like its character moments, but they're so few and far between. And I think it's because they stuffed most of it in like the logs and the
I think they did go on record to say that they are working on a sequel to this, and they do want to focus more.
They did that recently,
story.
actually. That's great, because if they learn from like what didn't go so hot in Stellar Blade, then they could make a fantastic game. Because this is a like, don't get me wrong, like while the story isn't great, it's not terrible either. It's kind of just there, really. It's sort of just like, oh, okay, like, you know, it's serviceable. It's whatever, man. But the story is like it's missing quite a lot of things that stop it from being really good. Like, for example, right, in the prologue, in the intro, you meet this android girl who's also part of your squad. She fights with you for a bit. She saves your ass. She sadly passes away. And this happens in the span of 5 minutes. And
and technically that happened in the span of like 20 minutes in Nier Automata.
No, but I could go on to about 40 minutes about why it's done way better in Nier Automata than it is in this game.
Yeah, I can give you
because then some stuff comes back with this character, and then like other stuff happens, and I'm like, and the characters are all like treated like it's a very like, you know, oh, my best friend, this is like my friend slash lover. There's like some weird stuff to do with it, but I digress.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting there like, I want to feel something, because the way it's presented makes it feel really sad and dramatic, which is what I want.
Yeah.
But I don't feel anything, because again, I knew this character like 5 minutes in the prologue, and I'm like,
and you've got
there needed to be a lot more, and and sadly that goes for the entire game. Like, there's a lot of really like boring sort of delivery as well from like, so I played it in English. I played it in English. I mean, don't get me wrong, like there's some great stuff, but the script definitely holds back a lot of like, you know, delivery and voice acting. A lot of the characters sound very like monotone, especially the main character, which sucks because like she looks fucking great in everything. Like she is a sexy character, but she serves. Yeah. Like she's definitely got like a Bayonetta like kind of like vibe to her. But she opens her mouth and it is not Bayonetta in the slightest.
So the juxtaposition between the voice of the character and the actual action.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's not enough like cheek. There's not enough of like the closest you get from like characterization from Eve, which is her name. I keep calling her Stella by accident because it's Stella Blade.
Yeah. Stella would be a better name.
Yeah, and the reason I call her Stella and not Eve is because she's not really much of a character, sadly. Like, she's a fish out of water, right? She's part of her squad. Her squad gets annihilated, and I mean like proper annihilated. They get absolutely washed, and she's like the only person left. She gets found by a scavenger. They become a team to fight the Nativas, which are the grotesque, horrible Resident Evil monsters you gotta fight.
Yeah.
And the only kind of like sort of like character you get from her is that she's a hero, but she's a very like nominal hero. Very like, I've got no reason to help like this person. And like, don't get me wrong, it's a likable trait, but there's not really much going for her in the character department. She's very like, I want to say she's very stern, very no nonsense.
Stellar Blade 2, they could just like not have her in it and make a new character.
I mean, they could have her in it, but they could definitely make a new character, which has a lot more source to her than Eve does. Because the closest you get to Eve in terms of like a quirk is that the collectibles are cans from the old world. And when you pick up a can, she does like a really cool, like dumb, dramatic pose of one.
Oh, right.
It becomes like her little like shtick. She like collects cans and stuff, and they're like your big secret items that you collect throughout the game. And I'm like, that's great, that's awesome, that's charming. We want more charm from this kind of thing.
Yeah.
But you don't, and it's real sad because there's a lot of like wasted potential.
Oh, that's a shame, man.
It goes for a lot of the characters where like big plot twists happen, and you're like,
you don't care.
they don't really have as much oomph to them as like it almost feels unfair to compare it to Nier, because Nier is like a masterclass in storytelling, right?
Yeah.
And while this game definitely takes inspirations, that's all it feels like. It just feels like inspirations with the story it beats.
Because Yoko Taro said the gameplay's better than Nier.
He's right.
Oh,
because this is the main feel. Like, I'm done nitpicking now. I'm done with the cons because the gameplay is queen shit, dude. So the gameplay has got Souls elements because what game doesn't nowadays? But it feels more like it's like, so it's weird because it's a very much like a toes down kind of like game where you're grounded a lot, but there is a jump and there is a dodge.
Okay.
But it feels like it's got like okay, so it's got Estus, right?
Yeah.
It's got your parries, and it's got your dodges, but then suddenly you've got combo strings. Like suddenly you've got like character action based shit where you got like a square, triangle, pause, square kind of thing. So it's got different combo strings. So it's also got cooldown moves too.
That and Dark Souls. Then
it's a mashup of a lot of things I played.
Action Souls game.
So I would honestly compare it more to Sekiro and Code Vein if you played those games before.
I didn't play Code Vein, but we played Sekiro.
Because it's got parries in it. It's absolutely a rhythm game, yeah, absolutely without a shadow of a doubt. But it's a fantastic rhythm game. Yeah, it gets the parries done really cool because what it does to differentiate itself from the other games is that it's got different kind of attacks where, so you know you got death blows from Sekiro where you're like, oh shit, I can't parry, I've got Mikiri yet.
Yeah.
This time, you got a dodge, but there are some moves that come out where you've got to dodge in a different direction to avoid it. So you'll be standing around parrying and suddenly the enemy glows with a big blue and you've got to dodge into it to do like a swift teleport behind it, and that's when you get your free combo on the enemy. But if it does a purple attack, then you gotta do a back dodge, and you do a sick backflip and you boot it in the face and you stun it for a bit. So it's kind of like that really. And also with your perfect parries, if you get the download, like on most parry games, you wreck shit. But the way it works is that enemies have their own kind of like little stance position where they've got yellow blips. Whenever you get a perfect parry, those blips go down. When they go to 0, they're open for a retribution attack, which is a really cool, flashy cinematic attack, which is different for every single boss that you fight.
Oh, that's cool.
And you take off a big chunk of their health, which is really cool. Like, not only does it like take off a big chunk, but it looks really cool and it's stylish as fuck. And you feel like a badass when you do it. So it's definitely got that feeling of that when you're master at the game, you feel like an absolute untouchable goddess. And it's a really cool feeling too. And yeah, and the way you get more moves and more options as you go through the game is really good. Because when you first start the game, you get all of your combo strings. Like they're all there. You've only got a little few things to unlock, which is great because it's like, oh, you know, I'm not going through the game. I'm not trying to like master this like one combo that I just got. It's all there. It's like, right, here are all your tools. You've got lots of tools to start with. And then the game trickles like different tools each and every time. And it gives you, it's a good pace when it comes to giving you abilities. But the main abilities, and that's when I get to the Code Vein shit, are the, well, I always chuckle when I say this, the beta skills. So Eve is powered by beta energy, which always gets chuckle at me when I mention it.
In a gooner game.
These are your cooldown moves. These are your cooldown special moves.
They knew what they were doing when they called them beta.
And they're linked to your square, your triangle.
As well?
Circle. There's a burst skill option of skill trees you get as well. There's their burst skills where you get to burst away with the enemies and it does a lot of damage. But yeah, the face buttons are basically your cooldown skills, and you hold down L1 and then your face buttons become linked to the move that you can do. And these are cool because they all do different things. So for example, you've got one move where it's like a triple stab, and this automatically gets rid of a parry blip, so you don't have to perfect parry it in order to get one down. There's one that's just raw damage. There's one that's a ranged attack that floors an opponent when hit. And there's one which depletes shields. So enemies are tanky as fuck in this game, but as you hit an enemy, they've got a shield meter and that goes down. When that goes to 0, that's when they start taking major damage. And there's one beta move which helps the shields. So it's really cool because in the mode, you've really got to like choose like, oh, what beta skill is going to be great for this certain situation that I am in currently. And that's really cool because it adds more strategy to the gameplay, especially on harder difficulties. And So I stupidly chose hard mode right off the bat. Unfortunately, this mode is intended for New Game Plus, and they gave you the option at the beginning.
Can you switch back though? When you
can switch back. I swapped back because the difference from normal to hard is obnoxious, where the enemy HP is tripled and they can like two-shot you.
So it's basically like play it again on New Game Plus sort of thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, I'm having a bad time. Let's go back to normal. This is like the New Game Plus mode, which, in my defense, they give that to you at the beginning of the game, so it's whatever.
That's nice.
I played this game on PC and it runs like a dream. As I've had no problems with it at all whatsoever. Game's really pretty. The only thing I'll say about it is that it's not really got that much of an art direction. You're basically playing as a near character in The Last of Us, which isn't really saying much. But the character designs are really cool. I really like the enemy designs. They're all really fucking grotesque designs and they're all very memorable as well.
Yeah.
And the boss fights, the boss fights are fucking incredible. I mean, they ate with the boss fights because they put a boss rush in it. And you can play the game and get records and do different loadouts, and you can get like time records, and you can get rewards and stuff.
Thing in there,
kind of. You sort of just select a boss and you fight it with a different loadout, and you get like records and you get rewards for them.
Tower kind of thing going on.
Nah, there's not a bloody palace, no. But the boss selection's really cool. Speaking of like rewards and loadouts, this game does a thing where builds are also a thing with Stellar Blade. So you have these things called spines, which dramatically change your gameplay style. So for example, you could have a spine which weirdly opens up your windows for perfect parries and dodges. It's like a reflex one if you want.
It opens up your chest.
Oh no, we'll leave that for the costumes talk. And it's weird because I still don't know how I feel about having an exo spine that makes windows for parrying and dodging easier. I suppose it's like a difficulty slider in a way.
It's a difficulty slider, right? So people who can't really like get the hang of it.
I used it unapologetically because parrying and dodging is just so pivotal to the cool gameplay for Stellar Blade. There's a crit build you can have, there's a regen build, there's stuff that charges out your burst skills and your beta skills more.
Damn, a lot of customization there.
There's a lot, you can also get sockets which help increase like certain stats like defense or your shields or just like a higher crit rate, stuff like that. There's a lot of source to it. Oh, also there's a gun in this game I forgot to mention. So if a boss backs away, you can whip out your drone, which is basically your pod from the automata.
You equip it repeatedly.
You equip it to your arm and you use it as a gun, and the gun has like different ammunition too. You can get rockets, you can get a big laser beam, you can get like a shot. It's nice to have the option. I didn't use it a terrible amount, but it's fun to use. Especially when a little guy is like in your face, you just sort of shotgun, you just fucking blast their face open. It's really satisfying. So there's a lot of source to the gameplay for this game. The gameplay is really fucking good for Stellar Blade, man. It's a fun time. I'm playing New Game Plus and everything. That's how good it is. It's really fun to just. It's fun to jump around. It's fun to jump around. It's fun to explore. Exploration's great in this game.
Wonder if my laptop can take it.
Because the rewards you get, the best rewards you can get in this game are costumes, and there is an fucking arseload of drip in this game. There's loads. To the point where, so me and my partner will sometimes just jam on a Discord call, and I will like stream the game, and she will like stream whatever she's doing or whatever. And and she loves her fashion, so we've been playing like Rate the Drip as I get new costumes and stuff. And she's really digging all the costumes you can get to. Like there's such a massive variety as well in costumes. Like, you can get, like, the basic one is pretty cool. You get skin suits, but there's one where it's, like, you can get, like, a bionic arm for one with a really cool dress. There's one where you just wear a jumper with thigh highs. There's one where you wear, like, a big fat skirt.
They knew what they were doing with that one.
There's one where you wear a magician suit with, like, a bunny rabbit, like, tail and stuff like that. You've got your swimsuits and shit. There's a surprising, like, amount of modest stuff you can put Eve in.
Oh, that's good. It's not just all gooner.
No. It's whatever you want. Like, you could be a gooner game if you choose to make it a gooner game. But throughout most of the game and the story, there's barely any gooner shit that, like, any gooner situations. I would argue that Danganronpa Ultra Despair Girls is a bigger gooner game than Stellar Blade.
I've Ooh. I don't know how I feel about that.
Which, yeah, I know, right? Pretty wacky comparison, but don't boo because I'm right. Because, like, the most you get out of, like, Stellar Blade's, like, story shit and side quest stuff is like, butt shots. And I'm like, every protagonist in a video game gets a butt shot, man. Fucking Nathan Drake gets an arseload of butt shots. But because she's a sexy female, of course, that's gonna do more waves online.
Yeah, of course.
But but you can choose to make it into a Gooner game if you want. Does it do
that thing that Nier does, where if you zoom in and she'll kick the camera away?
Alright, so this game had a collab with Nier Automata, right? Which is really cool. In fact, the collab is really awesome because, like, there are wasteland areas, kind of like sandboxy, kind of like sort of places where you can explore and do side quests and collect stuff and whatnot. The DLC has a mule in his shop driving around like a nutter like he does in Nier Automata. Yeah. And you gotta shoot him down to make him stop. Yeah. And you enter his shop and you gotta use exclusive cans that you find as the currency. And you can get things like, you can give one character the mule head, you can give Stella the 2B haircut and the 2B get up. As well as the A2 hair and the A2 suit as well, which is really cool. Funny. And you can also get the Switch exclusive costumes for Stella as well,
that's funny.
which is pretty funny. Yeah. And there's a really cool Easter egg where if you put her in the 2B skirt and you look underneath it, she kicks the camera away.
Oh, good.
So you can tell these guys were hardcore Nier fans. Yeah. I bet they were over the moon when Yoko Taro went to their offices and were like, yeah, let's collab. Yeah. They were over the fucking moon with that shit.
Probably.
The costumes are really good, man. They're absolutely like the biggest draw to explore and find rewards. Because the cool thing is that the costumes are really well detailed and there's a massive variety. There's a huge variety of them. Like, you range from your really modest stuff to your incredibly sexy shit. But you can choose whatever costume you want. Whatever you think she fucks in the most and is to your taste, you just put her in it. And it's just aesthetic.
It's just aesthetic.
Aesthetically, it's gooner. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. It's aesthetically gooner.
Have, like,
goon
perks to them.
No perks. It's literally just for looks.
Just aesthetics. That's cool.
Yeah. And you can change her hair, you can give her different earrings and stuff as well, which is pretty neat. And all while doing that, while vibing to, honestly, a soundtrack I have got zero complaints with. This is another thing that is inspired by Nier Automata. Yeah. Because it's a really fucking good soundtrack. It's got like... So it's got the atmospheric feel. It's got the female vocalist talking in the dialogue. And it's definitely one of those kind of like games where you can just sit down and close your eyes like the dog in that one meme and just vibe to it. I would honestly argue that the best thing about Stellar Blade is actually just walking around and vibing and just picking shit up. Because like I've done that in like 3-hour sessions and I'm like, oh shit, I had no clue this was the time, which is honestly a pretty good thing.
That's a pretty good statement.
Time
for the game,
just disappears.
That's how much you're locked into it,
Yeah, gameplay is king in this game. It's real king. It's a shame that the story just doesn't really follow up because this would be a perfect game if it did. And it sucks as well because
the sequel will pick it up.
Because the highlights of this game are the boss fights. The boss fights are so good. The soundtrack goes fucking off with the boss fights as well. And like, besides like the 4 bosses you find near the end of the game, there's just like, I just wish there was more oomph to the story to give more oomph to like the final fights, you know? Yeah. It's funny as well. It's funny because what the game does is that you got a character called Eve, you got a character called Adam, you got a character called Leyley. You've got all these boss characters named like Abaddon and Belial. And I'm like, okay, we're going for like a Christianity, like Garden of Eden kind of shit thing here. And it's like, it's pretty like on the nose and it's been done before. But it just sucks because it's just, there's just not enough to make it substantial. And all the logs, which are really cool, hog all of that from the cinematic aspect of Stellar Blade. And if we could just put more of that stuff from the logs into the actual like main story,
it would have been better.
It would have been way better.
Sequel. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully, man. Because Stellar Blade's a really fun time.
On the story more, so
it's a chunk of a game.
It's their weak point, so
it's a great game. Yeah, really happy that I got to play it because it's been on my radar.
Sorry,
and it's a great
guys,
time.
we didn't LP it.
Sorry to that one guy. Apologies.
That one guy really wanted us to LP it. I'm sorry.
It wouldn't have been a good LP. I apologize.
Oh.
Sometimes you need to consider what's going to be good for LP and what isn't. This game's not good for LP because a lot of it is just walking around and vibing, and not everyone's into that kind of thing.
If the story's not that good, it wouldn't make a good LP then, right?
And yeah, we need a good story, but the gameplay is, I'd say it's more of a better stream game, to be honest.
Yeah, it's probably a good stream game.
Yeah. But yeah, bosses are top-notch, 10 out of 10. Gameplay is incredible. Yoko Taro was right, and he's got, believe everything Yoko Taro says.
Yoko Taro's always right.
Maintain the agenda.
The other game that I've been playing, here and there, Kirby Air Ride, the new one, Air Riders.
Oh yeah, the car game we didn't mention in the car racing category Game
Kirby
Awards.
Air Riders is technically, I don't think it's fair to compare it to Mario Kart and Sonic because it's technically not a car. Well, I mean, it is a car game, but it works very differently to all the other car games.
It's a Smash Bros. Racer, but just
it's basically a Smash Bros. Racer.
I saw some videos and I'm like, oh my god, the amount of Smash in there. I can see in this game.
It's got so much Smash in there.
You get all the icons,
and there's like so many modes.
And they go whip, 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 when you collect them all, and your stats go up.
The air ride mode itself isn't even the main draw of the game. Like, that's just like a small chunk of it, if anything. Like,
that's good. But races need more features, so I'm down.
I mean, there's different, like, I think I'm actually very impressed with the single player of this game, because like kart races don't usually have like great single player, you know, like content. This has got like basically a World of Light sort of situation where you have all these different modes, and it's compiled into this single player. You have a called Road Trip, where it's almost got like I want to say it's got very light roguelite elements. You basically start off with Kirby. It's got a story with cinematic cutscenes. You start off as Kirby, and you're on like this road, and you're picking like it like drives forward, and you pick like these different like events, like mini games, races, like all sorts of city trial stuff, like break 10 boxes in 30 seconds and stuff like that. And then as you do these, you level up your character, and you get your car. Actually, it's really cool because your stats, you actually get to see, like, you feel it and you see it, like, because at the beginning your car is like dirt slow, right? Like, you're like really fucking slow, and then as you level up and get these stat boosts, you actually in the races get faster and faster. So it's kind of fun, like, because you actually get to see the like changes. Actually, you feel them happening. So,
all games need a little roguelike in them.
It has got the roguelike elements, because like you pick each one, and these increase like one of your stats, like boost or turn, or like, and then you get and then there's also like choices as well, because you can't see everything in one sitting, and like it takes quite a long time to beat. It's like 3 or 4 hours long, so and it goes down different branching paths depending on like what items you picked up on the road that take you to the next part. You could like, it like has a chart, like a flow chart kind of thing, where it's like different branches out into different parts. So you'd have to play it again to see like the other side sort of, and get all the cutscenes and everything. So so it's got that. So that's already quite a big single player, right? So already it's got that. But then on top of that, you also have the checklist, and the checklist is like 750 like achievements.
Oh, are these your milestones?
They're like, your milestone achievement things, and there's like 750 of them, and there's even ones for online as well. I think there's like 100 for online.
Oh shit.
So you can, I haven't played online, but you can, like, it's really easy to, it's got quite an extensive online, I'd say. I haven't actually tried to, and it has events as well. They do events.
Oh, cool.
They have events that like pop up. Like, it's got a rotating.
Yeah, Sonic's got that as well. That's cool.
Yeah, Smash had that as well. Yeah, and
it did, didn't it? Yeah.
Like, there's so much. Oh man, there's just so much charm into it, and it just because it's one button, I would actually argue it's more complicated than Mario Kart.
Wait, what do you mean by one button?
So the way the game works is every car plays differently.
Okay.
So you have one button, right? You technically have
to race?
Yes, it's one button.
What? Is there no brakes?
No, so the brake is your button. Basically, the way it works.
Huh?
So the way this works, if you've never played the original GameCube, it kind of works like the original GameCube.
It's been a bit. It's been a bit.
So basically, the car moves automatically, and then you turn left and right, and then you can do like a swivel attack by like tilting the stick back and forward to do like your swivel. And your button, your A button, it sucks up enemies, it brakes, it does like everything basically. And then you have a power button, which is the new button. You had to, Sakurai was very adamant about adding a second button, but he had no choice, he said. So there's 2 buttons. And that's your special move after you built up like taking down the enemies. So the way it works though is like you have all the enemies on the field, right? You're going on the race mode, you have like all these enemies on the field, you beat an enemy. If you hit an enemy, you get a boost. So if you suck up an enemy and hit that into another enemy, you get an extra boost. So your incentive is to go and kill the enemies while you're racing, sort of thing.
So it sounds pretty aggressive.
Yeah, it's a very oh my god, it's very fast, mate. It's faster than, I'd argue it's faster than Sonic. It's so quick. The speed of the game is so fast, and Sakurai knew it was so fast that he built in a thing. You can adjust how fast it goes because its normal fastness is really fucking quick. Like
normal. What's the fastest option like? Just do hyperspace from Star Wars.
Oh, honestly, it is really, really quick. Like you can, and there's like loads of shortcuts on the tracks and stuff. And there's loads of different modes. City Trial is really fun. Like that's honestly the main mode, I'll say. You basically have 5 minutes to collect all your power-ups and stuff, and then like all these events happen in the city. Like quick mini race, like you'll get a notification that there's like a quick mini race. All the players rush over to like the quick mini race, and then like you get like loads of powers racing around and killing other people. And after the 5 minutes are up, you get put into like, you choose between one of 4 mini games and it gives you a little recommendation based on your stats on which one you'll do good in, maybe, sort of thing. So it's like you can play that way and get like loads of different, there's just loads of mini games. Like there's a lot of different events, arena events as well, and there's like loads of achievements. It's just you're constantly unlocking stuff. It is a barrage of
unlocked dopamine.
Everything. And I like, it reminds me of the old school days of when like you booted up Melee and you had nothing, and then you just unlock
everything.
It's not like just I'm buying everything through a character pack, you know, sort of thing. I'm unlocking all the characters, I'm unlocking all the cars. You literally start off with 2 cars.
Old school. Wow, like, that's it.
Yeah, and then you unlock everything. Like everything is unlocked. You play the game and you get more and more and more, and you click off the checklist and
unlock porn. Yeah, Sakurai's pretty good at unlock porn.
It is really, honestly, that is a good way of calling it, because like there's so much to unlock, and it's like there's even customization to your carts as well. And he built in like this because he knows like people like to design stuff. You don't get anything from it. I think it's just purely fun. There's like so many things in here that are just pure fun that you don't actually get anything from, but it's just there because like Sakurai wanted it there. Like there's bits like where you can create like your own cart, like change out, like you create your own cart based on like an existing cart, and then you can put that up into an auction sort of thing where people can buy your car, and then you get money from that. Like,
you can sell them off?
Yeah, you can sell them off, yeah. And if like people online like your car and keep buying it, it goes up in price. It gets more expensive for your car.
Oh my god! There's actually business mechanics in Kirby.
It's just there because
That's so
you
funny.
wanted it to be there. It's just fun. And then you get these little things called gummies, where I don't actually understand the purpose of them, but you keep collecting them, and then you go onto this screen called the gummy screen, where just thousands, like, these gummies just keep dropping down, like, to show how many you've been collecting, and like you can just play around with them, and it's just like, I don't understand the purpose of it, but it's fun. It's there. It's just there for the sake of it. And there's deep Kirby lore as well in this game as well, in the story.
Of course there is. Is it cursed?
The main interaction, oh god, it's really funny, because the way Sakurai, like, put in the lore is that, like, there's this, I can't remember his name in the scene of it, but there's like this car that's like omnipotent, and it crash land on Popstar, and it's just been lying there dormant for like thousands and thousands of years until someone activated it, sort of thing.
Oh my god, just an eldritch car.
Honestly, it's so, yeah, it's deep Kirby lore as well, because it uses like old, like, it callbacks to like old, like, past stuff in the world. So yeah, there's deep Kirby lore in there as well.
Amazing, as it should.
And Kirby lore is just wild, so, you know, there's
Kirby's car auction, buy now on the Switch too.
But
it's got really cursed eldritch lore in it.
There's like top-down races as well. Like, they didn't have to. That was also a thing from like the GameCube. They didn't have to have this mode. It's like a top-down. Do you remember Micro Machines?
Yes, I also remember that one multiplayer mode from The Simpsons Hit and Run, but that's only because I've got brain rot.
Yeah,
but I do know what you're talking about.
This top-down, like, mode is literally Micro Machines, where the track is like your face top down and like the track's like above you, sort of thing, and you go around like basically like Micro Machines, like the old school Micro Machines. He didn't have to have that mode. He just wanted it there, and it's got like a bunch of achievements in that one as well. Like,
yeah,
all
sounds
the modes
like
have achievements.
There's a lot of Sakurai-isms in this game from what you told me about.
It's you definitely get your bang for buck, like. But again, like, it depends, because some people love it and some people hate it because of how, like, it can seem at first very simplistic because you have one button.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, you get used to it, and then you're just like having. The more you play it, the more enjoyable it becomes, I would say.
It's a slow burn.
Yeah, because at the start you're just gonna be like, well, what the fuck? It's one button, it moves really fast.
This game is barren. What the fuck is I paying 50 quid for?
What is this, like, baby's first kart racer sort of thing? But no, do not be deceived. This is actually arguably more. There's actually arguably more strategy in this than Mario Kart.
Just like Kirby himself, there's more than meets the eye. Wow.
Yeah.
Fitting.
Yeah, there's a lot of advanced like tech in it that you can learn as well. Like, there's a lot to it that is in the mechanics that you like, they know the game's like complicated as well, because they actually give you a tutorial when you first boot it up, like a full-on like 13-page tutorial sort of thing that you play. Okay.
So there is a bit of source to it then.
Yeah, there is. Go online and you'll get your ass absolutely destroyed by people who actually know more.
Looking forward to it. Yeah, I do want to check out Kirby Air Riders, because Mario Kart World was the first one last year, and I wasn't too impressed with that, but I'm looking forward to the patches.
Yeah, Kirby Air Riders is a lot of fun.
Sonic Cross Worlds is very fun, but I'm definitely like kind of done with that game. Yeah. So if I'm in a mood for another car racer, then Kirby Air Riders is my next go-to.
Basically, you honestly, it's more like Smash than it is kart racer.
Man, that's a good sell. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It's fun.
Cool. Sounds fun.
It's a really fun game.
Sounds like a good alternative to living room car racing games.
I would love to play City Trial online, but I haven't got around to that yet. But yeah.
Well, if you ever bring back the streams,
I really want to bring back streams. I've just not had.
You've got options when you do.
I've not had the days to do, because obviously Thursdays are the days that I could stream. But we're always doing something on the Thursday lately.
Yeah,
so it's like I've not actually had a chance to like get a stream in, sort of thing.
Oh mate, I'm sorry. Maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Like, because that's literally my only day I get to stream is like Thursday.
Oh god, it's a business day.
Yeah, I know. It's a business day, so it doesn't really work. I know.
Shit, man.
Maybe when I move house, I'll be able to find a way to do
Your options might open when you do.
Yeah, because I'll have. Because the problem is, at the moment, the reason I can't stream right now is literally because I can't do it when Alex is here because I'm sucking up all of the internet by streaming, so it's a no-go. And then also the other thing is she's upstairs and she can hear everything.
Yep, she can hear your ahs and no's.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, it's not fair to her as well.
Yeah,
she's gonna be sitting up there for like hours. Just it's not really fair.
That's fair enough. Yeah, I always just tell my flatmate that, oh, by the way, I'm gonna be podcasting or streaming, so you know, just to be warned if you hear any like yelps from the other side. Yeah, but you've got like walls that actually are pretty good and solid that you can actually do that in your own room. And you don't suck up internet as well because you don't have shit internet. we pay for that good shit where I am, definitely.
Yeah, I can't. Unfortunately, there's no better broadband like over here. This is what it is.
Yeah, like, location's important as well. Sorry to admit, but yeah, when you move house, maybe you'll get a better internet. Maybe you'll find more chance to stream. We'll see, man. We'll see.
I am really hoping because I miss streaming, man. There's so many things I actually want to stream, and I just haven't. I'm literally holding off playing them because I want to stream them.
Oh no! Don't let that hold you back, mate. Anything else on Kirby Air Riders? Or
no. I mean, honestly, it's definitely. I'm really enjoying it. It's really fun. I haven't beat it yet. It's quite a long, there's a lot of single player shit in there, so going for all 750 achievements is going to take a while.
Sweet. Cool. Oh man. Cool, man. That's awesome. Oh god. Right, now I've got to talk about this game. So I've been playing a stream series. But at this point in time, it'll be finished, so I figured I'd talk about this game instead of look outside at the moment, because I'll probably talk about that game when I finished it as well.
Oh, what's the game?
But I've got to the point of this game where it's episodic and it's ongoing, and we've got to the bit now where we're waiting for the next episode.
Oh, no.
Have you heard of the Coffin of Andy and Leyley, Ben?
I've seen you've announced it loads of times on your streams. I haven't actually been able to check out any streams lately, but
have you heard things about it before I started streaming? Because I heard things about it. A lot of you watching right now probably heard things about it as well.
No, I didn't hear anything about it, to be honest. It's completely flew under my radar.
How much do you like your sister?
In what way? I'm kind of getting scared about this question.
Just a normal question, man.
I like my sister a lot. She's a lovely person.
She sure is. You don't like her as much as these two like each other.
Oh god.
Right. No. Where do I begin with this one? So this game, man, it's kind of like looking at a car crash, but you can't look away from it. So it's an RPG maker game. I had no clue what I was in for. I saw the art style. I was like, oh, this is cute. This is like got like a Halloween-y-esque art style. So I figured that I'd cover it for One Shot Streams, which is a Halloween segment for streams that I do on Twitch, where I play a bunch of one shots off of spooky games. And I was like, oh, it's got a vibe to it. I'll give this one a go. Did the whole chapter 1, and I came out almost a sobbing wreck because. So this game is a psychological horror. It's an RPG maker game.
Yeah.
There's no voice acting. It follows the story of a brother and a sister, an older brother of the age of 22 and a younger sister at the age of 20. They are both fucking horrible, terrible people, the worst people in the fucking world. But as the game goes on, you kind of delve into lots of... this is about 40% flashbacks, by the way. You kind of go into flashbacks onto whatever other way it is. And I tell you what, this game is terrifying in how well it depicts a codependent slash reliant, unhealthily reliant, romantically charged relationship with a sibling.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's not for the faint of heart.
Oh god.
It's way deeper than like Sweet Home Alabama, even though it's definitely a main focus. So if that gives you a bit of a squeak, then I'm sorry to say that this game is chock full of uncomfortable shit between the two. But it's portrayed to be like that. It's it's bleak as fuck, from the music to the almost like gothy kind of like anime slash cartoon art style. Someone compared the sprites, by the way, to our sprites, and I went holy shit, you're fucking correct. They're not even wrong. They're not even wrong. In fact, someone's actually done fan art of you as Andy and me as Leyley. Because that's a popular meme of this game is to do redraws of these two characters.
Oh no.
So people do like really cursed redraws of existing characters of these two because it's the incest game, quote unquote. So people do things like Gravity Falls, and I'm like, oh god, oh Jesus Christ, no. And like The Simpsons and shit like that. Like fucking Christ for like horribly cursed redraws, which are like funny like meme materials for this game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this game's gonna be utter fucking trash, isn't it? It's gonna be like the slop, as people call it online.
Oh, I hate that word.
But if you brave the game, it's got elements of like mouthwashing a little bit, where there's a lot of like things where people think they're doing the right thing, but they're not because of like their circumstances in the past. It's so bleak, dude.
Like? Is it just pure story, or is it like
gameplay? Is visual novel. You walk around, you do novel, you do some puzzles, you do some dream sequences.
So there are puzzles. There is actual elements of gameplay.
Yeah, TLDR, they're stuck in a quarantine. They end up making a pact with the devil. Cannibalism's also a thing. There's also the whole, like, should I kill my brother or sister? Should I not kill my brother or sister? Is it all my fault, or is it
choice-based?
Or is it the fourth generational trauma? Oh yes, there are paths in this game. It's funny because it's episodic, but there are different routes that you can take that give
like Deltarune then.
Sort of, yeah. There's very much like people even call one route like a weird route, and I'm like, okay, I kind of see what you're getting with here.
Yeah.
Thing is with this game is that I'm glad that I'm streaming it because it's fucking exhausting. I mean, like not bad, but mentally exhausting.
Mentally exhausting, yeah.
Where you're like, I'm tired, boss. There's like, so the one rule of this game I found out while playing it is to have zero hope. If you have hope, if you have any sliver of hope, bam, game's got you and you're gonna have a bad time.
Oh,
because the game likes doing this thing where there's like a flash of like reflection from a character on like, actually, what we're doing right now, what I'm going through is horribly fucked up. What I'm doing is fucked up, but I can't help what I'm doing that's fucked up because I came from a pretty fucked up childhood and my parents suck ass. But then, as soon as they think that, they do something that's terrible 5 minutes later, and I'm like, bruh, what the fuck were we even just like? It's deep. It's so deep. No.
Is it well written?
It is well written. I know it doesn't seem like it at first, but it is well fucking written. Yeah, it might be a hot take for some people, but like,
so this is going to be an ongoing thing for you until chapter by chapter. Then
it's so uncomfortable. It's such an uncomfortable game. It's so uncomfortable, but it's got substance.
Is it worse than playing Ultra Despair Girls then?
It's definitely on par, if not worse, because this game is longer than Ultra Despair Girls. That game is very uncomfortable. This game is, honestly, it might be recency bias, but this game is definitely more comfortable, personally, to me.
Gosh.
To me, personally, in my opinion, this game is more comfortable. And I'm only child, so that's saying something.
Yikes, yeah. Someone who has a brother or sister would find it even worse, probably.
Yeah, and there are some choices that you, the player, make where it's like, dude, what the fuck, also, and that leads to like different routes and stuff.
Like,
you can.
Is there a good choice and a bad choice, or is it just
sometimes you get non-standard bad endings, stuff like that.
Oh gosh.
It's really funny because the game knows that they're horrible people, so you'll get an ending where they both fucking die and it will say this is the happy ending kind of stuff.
Oh my god.
So it is self-aware.
Yeah.
It's super morbid. Thank fuck that the comedy in this game that is sprinkled throughout is fucking hilarious. Like it plays
if you're gonna have something that morbid.
It plays black comedy very straight, and the comedy does hit. The comedy is really, really fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of hard to, like, explain, but, like, the people who you'd think are bad, like cultists and stuff like that, are actually very wholesome and really stupid people.
Makes sense.
Like, you get, you get cutesy cultists who are like, oh, I'm just here for the free snacks kind of shit. Meanwhile, you've got the brother and sister protagonists doing, like, the most heinous shit in the fucking world.
They're worse than the cultists.
They're worse than the people who you'd think would be worse than just a brother-sister duo. Yeah. Sometimes like you'll go through a route where like their relationship is played as like horribly okay, so the whole relationship between these two is toxic. It's toxic as fuck. And the scary thing about it is how well it depicts a toxic relationship between two people. Where it's like they'll do horrible things, they'll say horrible things, they'll cry, they'll physically assault each other, and then 2 minutes later they'll laugh off and be like, haha, this is why I love you. And I'm like, no, what about the thing that just happened? That kind of thing. And that's what makes you like lose more and more hope as the game goes on.
Oh no.
And there'll be instances in the game where like you'll take a route where it's played horribly straight, where you see the characters get deeper and deeper into their depressions and they get more and more mentally fucked as things go on. But then you'll take another route where you kind of embrace it and they become kooky fucking Batman villains. And it's an experience. If you can brave it, it's an experience. But thank God I'm streaming it because honestly,
you need for that one, I think.
Not sure I could stomach this game without a chat, like sprinkling in some funny comments here and there. Because fucking yikes, the directions this game goes through, and it's definitely helped by the very morbid black and white-esque kind of like art style. This game is very color-coded, by the way. In fact, color-code is a big theme of the game, and the music, the OST is very good at like making atmosphere and creating situations where things are goofy or things are just like horribly screwed, and. You're just like, I'm tired, boss, throughout most of it, and but yeah, it goes to places where not a lot of games go in terms of its main plot and writing. So it's definitely, if you want to look into like
a bit hesitant about this one.
If you want to look into a super psychological video game.
I do like psychological, but I don't know if I'm on the train of incest.
It's codependent and very toxic, and it gets really fucking real sometimes as well. So, yeah, be warned and prepared.
Maybe I'll watch your streams of this one rather than play it myself.
Yeah, honestly, it's definitely a watch game too. If that makes you feel more comfortable, then by all means.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd like to play that by myself in a room.
Yeah, this game's not even done yet, so I'm not even technically finished.
For it.
When it comes back, I'm probably gonna have to come back as well, so I've not even truly escaped.
Coffin's not closed quite yet.
Not yet, no, I'll always be in the coffin of Jojo and Ben, which is real fan art, by the way. I'll show it to you in a sec.
Okay. Wait, show me it now so I can see my reaction.
Okay, alright, I'll see if I can find it. Alright, we're back.
Okay, we're back. So, send me the picture. Oh, it's that one!
Yeah, it's that one!
Oh my god! I didn't realise it was that picture!
That's what it's based on,
That's from that game!
We got the redraw. We got the Coffin of Andy and Leyley redraw. It's right there.
I didn't realise that was from that game.
It's from that game, yeah.
I don't like that you're holding a 6 and a 9, though.
We're in an incestuous relationship, Ben.
Oh dear. Oh my god. Oh, Ben. That's a very good art piece, though, I will say. Like,
oh god.
It's very well drawn.
That
was the one that made me feel uncomfortable as well.
Good job, Munch. You cooked with that one, honestly. It's on the overlay and everything.
Alright. Well, I think that's it. I honestly think that's it for
yeah, I think so too.
Games as well. When we come back, we'll be talking about our IRL. We'll see you in part 3.
See you in part 3.